Good day, students. Welcome to our lesson in business communication. Today, we are going to look at the tips for public speaking. Remember, we are still in chapter 9, which is on public speaking. So, let's look at today's learning outcomes. So, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the tips for good public speaking. You should also be able to identify the life cycle of a speech. So, what are the tips for good public speaking? So, we are saying that selection of the topic or selection of the topic for your speech. So we are saying that your first step in formal speech making is to determine the topic of your presentation. In some cases, you will be assigned a topic, usually one within your area of specialization. Or maybe in fact, when you are asked to make a speech on a specific topic, it is likely to be because of your knowledge of the topic. And in some cases, your choice of the topic will be determined by the purpose of your assignment. And as when you are asked to welcome a group or maybe to introduce a speaker in your search for a suit, maybe when you are searching your suitable topic, you should be guided by um, the basic factors such as the background and the knowledge, the interest of your audience, and so well as the occasions of the speech. And your selection should be justified by those factors. Right. And another one is preparation of your speech. Now, we are saying that after you have decided what to talk about, you gather the information you need for your speech. So, this step may involve searching through your mind for experiences or ideas, conducting research in the library or in companies, or gathering information maybe online, going to ask people, and so on. So you do what is necessary to get the information you need. And when you have that information, then you are ready to begin organizing your speech. Right. And the next one is guidelines for the introduction of the speech. So we're saying that the introduction of a speech has much the same goal as the introduction of a written report to prepare the listener or the reader to receive the message. So, however, it usually has the additional goal of arousing interest. You want to make sure that people are interested in your speech. Unless you can arouse interest at the beginning, your presentation is likely to fail. So make sure that you catch the attention of the people at the beginning. And the technique of arousing interest are limited only by imagination. And one possibility is a human interest story. That's why sometimes people start telling stories and so on. Another effective way for gaining attention of at the opening is actually using quotations or what we call questions. So you can engage in your with your audience in that case. The next one is guidelines for organizing the body of the speech. So you said that organizing the body of the speech is much like organizing the body of a report again, and you take the whole and divide it into comparable parts. You have to make sure that you have the main points, they followed by explanations, and the flow of communication should be good. The next one, which is conclusion remarks of the speech, we are saying that just like most reports, so the speech usually ends by drawing a conclusion. You have to close off. You have to um, close off your presentation. Here you bring all that you have presented to ahead and achieve whatever goal the speech has. And you should actually make sure that uh, you have you restate your subject and your key points, and you just close off your speech. Right, and then let's move on to the life cycle of the speech. We have getting started. We are saying that step will make sure you are very clear on the purpose of your speech and make sure your approach is appropriate for the audience. So you want to make sure that you are ready and fully aware of what you are going to do. The development step is where you plan, develop, and practice your speech, where you have to do research, also plan on how you are going to tackle your speech and so on. And the delivery step is where you do it, you deliver your speech. This is actually where you execute your speech. And the review step is where you learn from the speech, and you are saying that however you have to do it before we can review it. So in most cases you have to review your speech. Right, so this will take us to the end of our lesson today. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson, and if you have any question, do not hesitate to contact me. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.